Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. Let's go ahead and get some footage for Sword of Hope Trunks. Let's just see how our boy is going to do. We're going to go ahead and jump into the Red Zone Cell Max fight. Looks like we're going to have Trunks. Oh boy, well this is going to be bad for Cell Max. We're going to have Trunks on the int phase. Uh-oh. Alright, so remember, kind of like the big gimmick with this fight, right, is how this rat bastard right here, he changes his typings every turn. I think we'll actually do this right here. This way we'll be able to keep Bulma's support around for the lion's share of the fight. Something like this is probably my favorite team in the game right now. These guys as leader, they just, I mean, I think pretty clearly have the best leader skill in the game, right? I mean, Fusion Zamasu has kind of like an equivalent for villains, but this shit is just, like, it's just so stupid. And just the way that Bulma is designed and structured, she can be very effective even at a double 150% leader skill, right? And it just works out super well for us. Not going to be able to get 7 orbs, so that's okay. I'm not sure. Could Bulma take a little damage here? Maybe. This is good. This is going to be a good rotation for Trunks. What do we got in terms of links? Most of it up. Golden Warrior, Royal Lineage, and Dismal Future is not up. I mean, Golden Warrior does nothing. Dismal Future doesn't really do anything either, right? So it's like it's... and Royal Lineage was not given a proper buff, I think, that it should have. Royal Lineage, right, it's just 2 key and 5% attack, right? It should be 2 key, 5% attack, 5% defense, just like Prepare for Battle. 14 million. See, that is good. Trunks comes out of the gate. He could have 14 million. And then, you know, he could do 4. Okay, well, there's a 70% not really coming through. Now the 50% not coming through. Now Hidden Potential System additional. And we do get the super on that. Cool, that's a 50-50. Okay. Yeah, I would say, so there was a lot of discussion about my build on this Trunks. Oh, how are we gonna, this should be double digits, right? We have 20% damage reduction up? I mean, that's essentially, yeah, that's nothing. That's not a problem. A lot of discussion about my build, but so far I like how Trunks has performed. I believe I have, what, 25 additional and 13 dodge, and I like what Trunks gives me. Trunks is giving me exactly what I want out of him. There has, believe it or not, like, the one thing I was wondering, I was like, did I give him too much additional, actually? Did I do overkill? But there's been several... Oh, hey, nice! Oh, that means the friend has dodge on their build as well. I've had a couple of turns, actually, where Trunks has not gotten the Hidden Potential System additional, so I don't really mind so much. I think I'm just going to do... We'll just do this right here. We'll just have the blues as floaters. A short fight like Red Zone Cell Max. We're not going to have any issues just floating the blue Goku and blue Vegeta, right? We should be A-okay like this. My only issue with this team really is the window where Goku and Vegeta cannot transform. I just do really hate how they made their transformation condition. I would have no problem with this character, the blue Goku and Vegeta, if they're... Because, like, Future Gohan and Trunks, it's both just their 5th turn. Their 3rd turn, essentially, right? 5th turns after they first show up. So, we'll be able to use Trunks' standby in turn 5. Notice that Future Gohan was in slot 7. So, we'll be able to use his domain on turn 7, right? It's just their 3rd appearance. But Goku and Vegeta, they have the same thing, but they also have an HP condition tacked onto it, which is stupid. right? They can do their 4th appearance, whatchamacallit, if you have a Future Saga ally, but it's frustrating. I mean, the good news is that Future Saga is really quite strong. I mean, we have several LRs that are very, very top tier now, right? Like, I mean, how many Future Saga LRs are in the top 10 right now? 4? I guess all 4 from this celebration. Was there others? I mean, Vegeta and Trunks, they're like a fringe candidate as well. I mean, but it's good. It's good. Alright, so how do we want to do this? I guess we'll just rock it exactly like this. We could. I'm actually kind of tempted to give those orbs to Bulma. We're going to have the blues again. Yeah, I'm actually going to do this. Because then, if we somehow make it to turn 5, Trunks is just going to go ahead and smoke with his standby, which will be awesome to see. Right, so he's at 444. It's just, yeah, dude, this team, like, having this level of firepower with, like, Trunks and Future Gohan and the blues and stuff like that, and then we're also rocking Bulma on here to just give this godly support. It's just so, like, I actually cannot believe how well they designed Bulma, man. Like, we need characters exactly like this, who, like, she's, like, how do I describe it? Like, she just brings so much value to the team. Right, like this villains are dying for a version of her. We have Chi-Lai, who's similar, but Chi-Lai is just not very obviously nowhere near Bulma's level, right? Chi-Lai is a true dodge or die character, which can be very unfun at times for sure. Bulma is not. It's definitely not a dodge or die character, right? So like if we had a villain, like that's what everyone really. Wait, did we just not get the hidden potential system again? Oh, I think we didn't, right? We just didn't get the hidden potential system. Damn, so 25 additional, that means he has a... Oh, no, what? That means he has a 50% chance to get the hidden potential system on every single attack he does. That's so crazy. Wow, okay. I mean, I do tend to have bad luck with additionals, I guess. I haven't really... it's been very rare thus far where I've gotten Trunks to do, like, only one super and stuff like that, though. That's good. Because that is definitely a big fear, I think, for Sword of Hope Trunks, is that you'll only get, like, one super, like, he'll super, and then normal, normal, normal. That is, like, worst case scenario, code red, right? I would really like to not kill Cell here, because I would like to, get Trunks to standby to finish this off. So I'm going to put the blues in slot 1. Remember, the blues, their damage really does skyrocket when they're in slot 2 and 3, right? They do quite a bit more damage. So we'll keep them in slot 1 where they're stronger defensively, and then we'll go ahead and let this play out. I mean, it is nice how they just do a lot of... These guys are always doing a lot of super attacks, which is good. Again, you just change the... their transformation condition. That's all I would have wanted, is their transformation condition it changed. Having multiple different conditions is just no fun. You know, it's the point of these characters really should be fun, right? Like, one thing about Future Gohan is it certainly, like, it doesn't feel that bad to just get to his 3rd turn, with how strong dominant he is, like, defensively, right? It's pretty easy for Future Gohan just to get to his 3rd turn. Although I do say pretty easy, but in a lot of fights like this, it's one of these things where we are actually, like, killing the boss before we get to turn 5 or finish turn 5. It's like this in, like, almost all the fights released this year, I guess, are, like, fast like this, outside of Omega. Omega is the fight that's, like, really long, and then that's where we can actually really kind of, like, spread our wings and be able to try out a lot of these abilities and stuff like that. All right, so we are going to be able to actually do Trunks' standby, but we're not going to be able to do the Sword of Hope. I mean, the earliest you could do the Sword of Hope is turn 7, which, again, I mean, outside of Red Zone Omega... Oh, another super attack dodge. We'll take that. Outside of, like, not Red Zone Omega, but the Omega fight, right? Like, outside of the Omega fight, like, we're just not really seeing that. All right, so, yeah, we could just finish this off with Trunks' standby mode. Again, we're not going to be able to get the Sword of Hope, but it's all good. Alright, so remember, we do want Trunks in slot 1 now in his standby mode. We get him the 5 orbs, and that, of course, is going to give him the guaranteed additional. We can hit this, and then, again, we just next to the blues, we've got most of his good links up, and we can just do this, and then that's GG. Trunks really does get quite special once you get into this mode right here. This guy is still great. Like, him still being able to do all, like, this barrage of attacks is really nuts considering how strong he is defensively, right? Trunks on this turn, he could quintuple super. He could super 5 times, right, while building up his standby and all that. So, like, that is really good. It's just you do have to get to that standby, right, is the only thing. So there we go. I mean, yeah, like, Red Zone Cell Max, I mean, now with this level of power, it's almost like, damn, like, do I remove Red Zone Cell Max from the World Tour? Maybe. Like, a lot of these older fights are just not, they're not going to be a challenge. I guess, like, the Metal Cooler Core could still be fun, because in the Metal Cooler Core fight, we're going to be able to still, like, you can't kill the boss fast, and like, you're stuck in the first 3 phases no matter what. So maybe in the Metal Cooler Core fight, we could have a little bit more playing around. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. Trunks is good, though, man. Trunks is real good.